This is bad. This is bad, bro. I will be surprised if I'm able to get past 315 today, bro. If I get past 315 and I'm not lightheaded, dizzy as fuck, passing the fuck out, I will be highly surprised, bro. Not feeling well this morning at all, actually. I've been sick for the past couple days. Yesterday was supposed to be day 5 of this new back squat program that I'm on. This is kind of like really a test for me to see what type of time I'm on, see if I'm really living that life. I don't mind missing a day or two. When it starts bleeding into like day 2, day 3, you know what I mean? Like if I'm feeling okay enough to go ahead and at least get up underneath something, I'm gonna go ahead and do that. And so that's today. Today is the day where I've been sick for the past 2 days, but this is like day 3. I haven't worked out since Monday, and today's Thursday, you know what I mean? So I'm almost kind of like low-key backed up against the corner, because if I don't work out today, I'm gonna pretty much go the whole week without doing a workout, and that's not happening. I'm gonna try and hit up what was programmed for today, which is 340. I have to take a look at it again, but I believe it's 340 6x4. For any of y'all that's confused just like me on kilos and pounds, I believe that's 155. 155 or 156, something like that, in kilos. So that's what we're doing today, man. I'm gonna build up. I'm gonna see where I'm at. Hopefully, I could get my central nervous system to wake up enough to the point to where I can actually get something done today, bro. You know what I mean? Can't go too many days of not working out, even if you're sick. Take like like I said, man, take like a day or two, let whatever it is out of your system, let your immune system build up, let your central nervous system build up, and then you've gotta get back into it. You have to. You can't go an entire week or even 4 or 5 days, in my opinion, and still be able to maintain a program. You know what I mean? Especially if you're in a program. If you're not right in the middle of some sort of a program, take a week off. Take 2 weeks off, who cares? But when you're cycling into a strength program and you're basically, you have a plan set out, like a really strict plan set out for the next 6 weeks, you don't wanna waste the last 2 or 3 weeks by taking too many days off. That's just me. Take everything I say with a grain of salt. If you feel like you just need to like take a week off because like you got COVID or something like that, that's completely different in my opinion. I feel like I just got like a cold or something like that, just a regular cold. I feel like it's passing, but I'm just dealing with the remnants of it right now. Like I said, I'm gonna hit this up, man. Let's see if we can hit up 135, see how that feels, man. I feel like shit. Gotta see if you on this type of time. You watching this right now, and your goal is to be squatting 340, 350, 360 for reps, and you're looking to like improve your 1 rep max. Let's get my shoes, bro. Come into the gym, do what you're supposed to do, and get the fuck out of the gym, bro. Don't overtrain, my nigga. If you overtrain, it'll catch up to you. You might be able to survive a week or 2, but if you're overtraining, that shit will catch up to you, bro. No cap. And when it catches up to you, it catches up quick, bro. Ask anybody in the comments. Oh, God damn it. See, even this bench feels heavy. Look at that. Can't even get this bench over here. I'm tripping. I feel like shit. This is bad. This is bad, bro. I will be surprised if I'm able to get past 315 today, bro. If I get past 315 and I'm not lightheaded, dizzy as fuck, passing the fuck out, I will be highly surprised, bro. I don't know if I'm about this life. What type of time y'all on? Hit me up in the comments, man. Let me know, what y'all be doing when y'all get sick. How do y'all treat a training session? Cycle, not a session. How do y'all treat a training cycle when you get sick in the middle of the training cycle? Do y'all abort the training cycle depending on the severity of the sickness, or do you just delete whatever days you're sick and then just pick back, just pick right back up where you left off? How do y'all normally handle? All right, so today I'm gonna be building up relatively quick because I'm already lightheaded. No, I already know today ain't what it is. I already know. I'm lightheaded from tying my shoes, my nigga. You know I ain't finna survive today. That's how I know I ain't finna make today. Let's see what this 135 feel like though. Let's go. Ah. It's only 135. Okay. 185. I normally build pretty quick. Like I take a long time to like get warmed up, get stretched out, get as limber as I possibly can. But when I start putting on weights, I start putting on weights. I gotta see how many reps I'm supposed to be doing today. Oh, okay, let's see how many reps I gotta do. Grab my phone right quick. I feel like I shouldn't be this tired. So what I'm doing is what I was supposed to do yesterday, which was, okay, doubles, 2 reps at 340. I mean, that's doable, bro. I can do 2 reps at 340 today, and then instead of hopping into tomorrow straight out, I can skip tomorrow, and instead of working out tomorrow, I could work out Saturday for the 6x5. I think I get back on track, bro. That's the thing, man. Like if you skip too many days, there's no way you can get back on track. If you just skip a day or 2, you can figure it out. You can finesse it. You can figure out a way to get back on track. So like today's Thursday, I was supposed to do this workout that you're seeing right now. I was supposed to do this yesterday, which was Wednesday. Today's Thursday. So what I'm doing basically is what I was supposed to be doing yesterday. You know what I mean? So that, like I'm basically pretending it's Wednesday. Tomorrow I'm pretending it's Thursday, and then Saturday I'm pretending it's Friday. Once I do that workout Saturday, I still have Sunday to like rest, right? So I'm gonna hit this for a double right quick. It don't feel bad, or should I say, it doesn't feel good, but it definitely don't feel bad. Something sore right on top of my knees, at the bottom of my teardrop. 275, just quick double. Okay, cool. So we just hit up the 125. What should I do next, y'all? This is 275. I think I should just hop straight up to 340, man, like if I'm being honest, because I feel like I could hop straight into 340 without injury. You know what I mean? I feel like if I do 315 and then 340, I feel like I'm gonna be dipping into my reserves from the time I get to round 6. I think I'm good to go for 340, and we'll take it from there, man. So let's go ahead and make the jump. For any of you guys that may just have started squatting, or you're looking at putting a few extra pounds to your back squat, the only way you could really do that is if you dedicate like a 6 to 8 week block to just straight up doing back squats or deadlifts or front squats, overhead squats, like whatever movement you're trying to see the specific growth in, just do that. You know what I mean? Like, so like let's say you're a CrossFitter, you come in, you do your warm up, you do your strength, and then you do your Metcon. That's like pretty much standard. Like wherever you go in the world, that's pretty much standard. There's been a shift, there's been like an evolution in CrossFit, low key. Well, it's not like a part of their methodology. It's not like CrossFit HQ has come out with, we're changing this, but I'm starting to see a lot more like muscle building styles of working out, like bodybuilding pumps. Like we follow Mayhem, so they call it like the Mayhem mini pump, something like that. Basically bodybuilding. And so I like it, but I'm just talking about from a perspective where you're just trying to see strength gains, I feel like you have to take all that CrossFit stuff and like just put it to the side for about 8 weeks. And then come into the gym and do exactly what you're seeing right now, where you just dedicate all your focus and all your energy and all your time and all your effort, all your blood and all your sweat and all your tears towards just doing this. You know what I mean? Because like I feel like there's been too many times where I'm coaching or I'm actually doing the workout myself, and you get to the strength part and you end up like gimping the strength portion, meaning like you either don't do all the sets or you don't put the weight that you need to be putting on there. You kind of go a little lighter because you look at the Metcon and you're like, ooh, we're supposed to be doing 135 pound thrusters and then wall balls and then a run. So in your mind, you're thinking, yo, if I really like put all my energy into these back squats, like I'm not gonna be able to finish this WOD. Don't act like you don't know what I'm talking about. If you're a CrossFitter, if you act like you don't know what I'm talking about, you cap, like you all caps, no lowercase, because I see it all the time. I've seen it for the last 10 years that I've been doing CrossFit. This happens more frequently than not. All I'm saying is, if you continue on that path where you're kind of like skimping out on the strength stuff, where you're just kind of haphazardly doing it, how can you really expect to see measurable strength gains? If you've been doing CrossFit for, let's say you've been doing CrossFit for 7 years, right? I guarantee you I could describe your glide path when it comes to strength. When you first started CrossFit, you probably were like mediocrely strong. Maybe you did some squats just like casually in the past. Maybe you did football or something, or rugby or tennis or basketball. And so you knew how to squat, but it's not like your squats were, it's not like they were like world record changing or anything like that. But you started doing CrossFit and you started noticing some strength gains, right? And your back squat may have went from, if you're a guy, I'm just talking from a guy's perspective, your back squat may have went from like 275 to 315. And then you went from 315 to 325. And then you kind of stayed at 325. And then like the years go by and you're still squatting 325. You know what I mean? Like that's what happens, I think, in most CrossFit athletes. CrossFit will get you like this strong, and like if you only do CrossFit, it'll only get you like this strong. When you, in your mind, you actually want to be this strong, right? So you've only gotten this much stronger, but like you feel like you should be this strong. You know what I mean? Like if you're a dude out there, you're doing CrossFit and you're like, man, I feel like I should be power cleaning 225 for reps. Well, you need to get your foundational lifts up. Like your deadlift needs to come up, your squat needs to come up, your cleans off the blocks need to come up. Your front, like just front racking, 100% plus overloads needs to come up. Like you need to just become foundationally stronger, essentially. And you're not addressing that small gap that you have in your fitness. You know what I mean? You're not addressing the lack of strength you have in any fashion. You're half-assing a strength program put out by Mayhem. That's not really a strength program. Those are more so designed to maintain your strength. They're not designed for strength gains necessarily. I think in most cases, like best case scenario, it's good for beginners. But if you've been doing, like I said, if you've been doing CrossFit for 7, 8, 9 years, doing a Mayhem programming is not going to get you stronger. It's just not. I've been around CrossFit now for a decade. And when I was doing only CrossFit, all my 1 rep maxes stayed the same. Like I said, I saw the initial bump, which is normal, and then it just kind of stayed there the whole time. I was snatching like 195, 205, 195, 205. It just stayed right in there. My clean was 255, never went up. I was just wondering why. Like, why am I not able to clean more? Why am I not able to snatch more? Why am I not able to back squat more than 320? Like, this is crazy. I do back squats all the time. It wasn't until 2 years ago when I started actually doing strictly strength stuff that I started noticing measurable strength gains. I'm talking like 405 for reps I can do now. To me, that's just wild, bro. That's wild. 405 for reps. I did the other day. I did like 4 reps of 405 in a workout. That was crazy. I remember unracking 405 and joking like I was gonna squat it just a few months ago. It's crazy. That was set 1, ladies and gents. That was set 1. It was tough. The first set is always the toughest. For me, personally, it's always the toughest. Once I get past the first one, the second one becomes just a little bit easier. The third one becomes so much easier. The fourth one's like butter. And then like the fifth and sixth ones are normally like, they're not that bad. They're not as hard. Nothing's as hard as the first one, I'll tell you that much. Nothing is as hard as the first one. I'm not even gonna lie to you. Let's give the camera a rest. By the way, this is not 340. This is 345. I should just put 340 on here, bro. It's not like it feels too heavy, but I feel like the way I feel right now, I feel like 5 pounds would make a difference. This fucking hurts, man. Once again, my goal for today is to see how long I can go without a belt. You know, just practicing my own type of bracing with no belt. And then as soon as I like get to the points where I'm like, oh, I need a belt, then I'll go ahead and put on my belt. I'll show you guys up close exactly what belt this is, but it's a 2-pood belt. It's just like a cloth belt. These to me are the best belts, man. As soon as I tried out this belt for the first time, I was like, this is it. Because I don't like belts that are like too stiff and it feels like it's like restrictive. Enough bracing, enough so I can brace up against the inside of the belt and push my belly out against the belt, you know what I mean? And that's really what it's all about. It's not like I need like one of them leather powerlifting belts with the clamps on the front and all that stuff, man. I don't feel like I need it, but I feel like I've been talking about it enough to where I probably need it. This is set 2. Whenever you see people lifting and they put up a total and it's like, let's say back squat 200 kg, and it's like no belt, no sleeves, I always used to look at that like, not that big of a deal. I notice big, huge, drastic changes whenever I start to add on support elements to my lift. Even if I take these sleeves off right here, if I pull these sleeves down, the lift isn't as supported. You know what I mean? So it's harder. When you lose support, it becomes harder to do a movement. You know what I mean? It's not like you're cheating necessarily when you put on the support gear. I think there is a point to where it is cheating, but like I feel like you shouldn't really be doing it. Like those big, huge suits you see people wearing to bench press, to where they're like it's like a squirrel suit. I feel like that's a little too much. And I feel like it comes to a point to where it's like, is it the suit lifting or is that, you know what I mean? It's like, nothing against you if you wear those suits, but I just feel like it's a little awkward, you know, it's kind of bizarre. That was set 2. This is 340. And we got 4 more sets to go, right? Last set felt really good. I had some good bracing going on. I got set 3, 4, 5, and 6 left. 3, 4, 5, and 6. Let's go. Set 3. I should be moving along pretty well now. Today's Thursday. I missed Wednesday. Tomorrow's Friday. I'm not gonna do anything on Friday, but I'm gonna hit up what I was supposed to do Friday on Saturday. And so on Saturday's gonna be a beast, bro. I'm gonna have to do 6 sets of this, what you see right here. I'm gonna have to do 6 sets, but instead of doing doubles like you see me doing today, I'm supposed to do 5s. 345 by 5, 6 times. But drink all my vitamins. That was set 4. You notice my rest time's going down too, right? That's good. Let's get after it, man. All I got now is set 5. It's set 6, and we good to go. We can leave the gym. To leave the gym, bro. Ain't gotta be up in here all day. I gotta eat my own words. All right, let's hit it. It's about a 2-minute rest. Let's hit it. Set 5. Set 5. Last set. Let's take a 2-minute rest. 2-minute rest. God damn. Sick as fuck, bro. I feel like I'm ready. Yeah, I feel like I'm ready. Is that about a minute? Let's check. Let's check. I stopped that last one at 9:40. Oh, it's 10:40. So that's about a minute rest. Let's get after it. Let's get after it. 90-second rest. How was that last set? Good workout. I feel like I made a good choice by doing this workout, even though I feel under the weather. I think that I got lucky that the day I got sick, the day where I started feeling all the symptoms from the sickness, was the day I skipped, and then the day that I skipped just happened to be not a light day in terms of weight, but like I only did 2 reps per set, right? I think I lucked out in that regards because I could have easily gotten sick just a few days later, and then the day that I decided to skip because I was too sick, that could have easily been the Saturday workout that I was talking about where I'm doing a 6x5, right? Can you imagine that? Imagine coming off the sickness and then at the very tail end of the sickness, which is where I am right now, you have to do 5 reps of this 6 times. Anyways, boys and girls, thanks for tuning in once again. I guess the only takeaway from this is if you are feeling sick, if you are in the middle of a training cycle and you're questioning yourself whether or not to take a few days off, get over the sickness, and then try and pick up the pieces at the end of the sickness, that's something I really don't recommend if you can help it. You know what I mean? Depending on how sick you got, if it was just like kind of like a mild type of sickness, something where like it only hits you for maybe 3 or 4 days, I think that you should take maybe 2 days off and then try and catch back up. In this case, I'm on a strength program, so if you also are as well on a strength program, I feel like if you take a day or 2 off and then try and catch up and make up those days, that's doable. But if you take too many days off, it becomes unrealistic, should I say. It becomes unrealistic to make up multiple days, right? Like today, I'm only making up for 1 day. So this is reasonable, I can do that. You know, I already told you before how I was gonna do that. I'm Shane, subscribe to the channel if you're not subscribed, and I'll see you guys in the next one.